This is AI6YR. Apparently, there's another International Space Station pass this morning for a school. Looks like it's a astronaut speaking to the students of Valley High School in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I'll try to give that a recording and post it if I can hear it.
Was to show that many countries could work together up here in space, and the other was to conduct as much science as possible. Mission stayed the same. The science, though, changes every day. Over. Honestly, the hardest job I've ever done in space is be away from my family for a very long period. For about 2 years, and we were away from home many, many months. I did actually. When I was about 8 or 9 years old, I used to watch shuttles launch over and over and over again, and that's when I first started to think about being an astronaut, and my family really encouraged me. Over. Okay, so I think I heard, do you get sick in space, and what are the procedures? So yeah, we do have people who get sick in space. We've got lots of different medicines up here and medical kits, and then we talk with our doctors all the time. We even have special machines up here where we can do ultrasounds and scan different parts of the body to take a look inside. So we've got a lot of ways to help people up here if they're sick, but if they're really sick, then we have to take them home. Over. I think as far as hazards, there are many. Certainly just being in the vacuum of space is a huge hazard. In case we get a small hole anywhere in the ship, we could lose our air pretty quickly. Other than that, there are always chemicals up here that we're on the lookout for. And the way we cool the station is actually by using a substance called ammonia. And you may have heard about ammonia before, but this is a really toxic kind of ammonia. And so we always have procedures to protect ourselves against that. Over. Funny enough, I sleep really, really well up here. I would sleep 9 to 10 hours a night if you let me, whereas on the ground, I only sleep about 7 to 8 hours a night. Over. So a lot of the research we do up here, number one, is on people to see how they react to the space environment, how our bones change, how our muscles change, even how our brain changes. But even by creating a toilet that can work on the space station, by generating oxygen, by bringing up food and water, by doing that successfully up here is one of the biggest things we can do to show that we can live on other planets and far, far away from Earth. Over. Yeah, great question. You know, a lot of the stuff that we do up here on a daily basis helps support that Deep Space Gateway project, simply because when you are in deep space, much further away from Earth, I think the hardest thing is for the crew to be autonomous, or essentially be able to complete procedures and fix things by themselves, and we work on that every day up here. Over. Good question. You know, we are going to be going back to the moon. I think once we successfully landed on the moon, we started to direct our sights towards other projects like the space station or Orion, where we're going to go out beyond low Earth orbit. NASA only has a finite amount of money, and so we're always deciding how best to spend the budget and how best to work with America and certainly the other countries. NASA has declared that we are going back to the moon and then to Mars after that. Over. So we get a lot of physical and mental testing before we get into the astronaut corps. Weeks and weeks of testing actually, and then once you come into the corps, all the training we do
Well, it looks like that's all we're going to be able to hear. That was the International Space Station. And apologize for a little bit of the whine. I'm in an office where there's a lot of other equipment, so it tends to be a little bit noisier there. So anyway, that was the International Space Station talking to a school in New Mexico.